Hi, I'm Richard Redmond. The following story is adapted from the short story Saved, written by Guy de Maupassant. The setting is in France, in years gone by. In the story, Annette Renaudin is telling Baroness Louise Grangieri the plot she conceived in order to obtain a divorce from her unfaithful husband. It was during a time when divorces were not so easily obtainable.
Lois, I have good news.
Oh, Annette, what have you been doing now?
It is just too funny. Just fancy, I am saved. Saved.
How do you mean saved?
Yes, saved.
From what?
Oh, from what? From my husband, my dear. Saved, delivered, free.
How free? In what?
Oh, in what? In divorce, my dear. I have my divorce.
You are divorced?
Oh, no. How stupid you are. Oh, one does not get divorced in 3 hours. But I have my proofs that he has deceived me. Proofs. Oh, just think. Caught in the very act. I have got him tight.
Oh, do tell me. So, he has deceived you?
Oh, yes. Well, no. I do not know. Well, in any event, I have my proofs, and that is the chief thing.
How did you manage that?
Oh, how did I manage it? Oh, I have been very energetic, my dear, very energetic. These past 3 months, he has been horrible to me, altogether horrible, brutal, a tyrant. In one word, vile.
How did you put up with it?
Oh, that's just it. I thought to myself, this cannot last. I must have a divorce.
It is not very easy to get a divorce.
No. That is what I thought. I tried to make him beat me, but he would not. Oh, he annoyed me from morning till night. He made me go out when I wished to stay in. He made me stay in when I wanted to dine out. Oh, it was unbearable. But he never struck me.
Well, when that failed, what did you do?
Then I went to see if he had a mistress.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Oh, but he took 1,000 precautions in going to see her. They could never be caught together. Oh, guess what I did then?
I cannot guess.
Oh, you would never guess. I went to see Jacques, a friend of mine, a photographer, to see if he would discreetly procure a photograph of the creature.
Of your husband's mistress?
Yes, and he was able to obtain one at a restaurant they frequent, an expensive restaurant. Oh, he had to stay there from 7 o'clock till midnight. Oh, but he was successful.
Oh. Do you have the photograph with you? Let me see it. Is she pretty?
Oh, no, I don't have the photograph with me, but she is pretty. I also asked Jacques to let me know some details about her. Her figure, her complexion, her breast, 1,000 things, if in fact.
Did Jacques mind?
Oh, no. I thought for a photographer, he would have an eye for such detail, and he didn't mind in the least.
Why? I don't understand you.
You shall see. When I had learned all I needed to know, I went to see how shall I put it, A man of business who transacts all sorts, publicity, complicity.
Oh, you mean a pimp?
Oh, no. Well, a talent agent who procures models for photography, publicity.
Complicity?
Yes, you see what I mean?
Pretty nearly, I think. So, what did you say to him?
Well, I then went to him and said, showing him the photograph of Clarice. Her name is Clarice. And I said to him, Sir, I want a lady's maid who resembles this photograph. I require one who is pretty, elegant, neat, and sharp. I will pay whatever is necessary. If it costs 10,000 francs, so much the worse. I require her for more than 3 months.
You require a maid of an irreproachable character?
Oh, yes, of course, for honesty.
And as regard to morals?
She needn't have any. Oh, sir, it is for my husband, so that I may surprise him.
Oh, I see. It is just that I get unusual requests sometimes, if you know what I mean. However, in a week, I will have what you require. I will answer for my success, and you shall not pay me until I have succeeded. Okay? So, this is a photograph of your husband's mistress?
Yes.
A beautiful woman, and not too stout. What scent?
I don't understand. What scent?
Yes, madame. Perfume is essential in tempting a man, for it unconsciously brings to his mind certain reminiscences which dispose him to action. The perfume creates an obscure confusion in his mind and disturbs and energizes him by recalling his pleasures to him. You must also try to find out what your husband is in the habit of eating when he dines with his lady. And you might give him the same dishes on the day you catch him. We have got him, madame. We have got him.
Oh, I was delighted, for here I had lighted on an intelligent man.
And did he find any such woman?
About 3 days later, a lovely girl came to my door. Oh, she was beautiful. Her looks were modest and bold at the same time. Oh, she spoke very properly toward me. And as I did not know exactly what she was, I called her Mademoiselle, and she said, "Oh, pray, Madame, only call me Rose." And we began to talk. Well, Rose, you know why you have come here?
I can guess, madame.
Oh, very good, my girl, and it will not be too much of a bother for you.
Madame, this will be the 8th divorce that I shall have caused. I am used to it.
Oh, that is capital. Will it take you long to succeed?
Oh, madame, that depends entirely on your husband's temperament. Once I have seen him for 5 minutes alone, I shall be able to tell you exactly.
You will see him shortly, but I must tell you, he is not handsome.
Oh, that does not matter to me. I have already separated some very ugly ones. But I must ask you, have you discovered his favorite perfume?
Oh, yes, Rose, verbena.
So much the better. That is also a very favorite scent of mine. Can I also ask you, does his mistress wear silk underclothing and night dresses?
Oh, no, cambric and lace.
Oh, then she is altogether of superior station. for silk underclothing is getting quite common.
What you say is quite true.
Madam, I shall enter your service.
And did she start immediately?
Oh, yes, immediately. And as if she had done nothing else all her life.
And then what happened?
Well, about an hour later, my husband came home. Rose did not even raise an eye to him, but he raised an eye to her. She already smelled strongly of verbena.
Oh, what did he say?
About 5 minutes later, Rose left the room, and he immediately questioned me. Who was she, and where did she come from? I told him she was my new lady's maid, recommended to me by the Baroness Lois de Grandier.
Oh, you shall make a co-conspirator out of me in your little plot. Well, did he find her pretty?
Oh, yes, for a lady's maid, very pretty. I was delighted, for here he was already biting. Later that same evening, Rose said to me, Madame,
I can now promise you that it will not take more than a fortnight before your husband is very easily caught.
oh, you have tried already?
No, he only asked what my name was so that he might hear what my voice was like.
Oh, very good, Rose. Oh, get on as quick as you can.
Do not be alarmed. I shall only resist long enough not to make myself depreciated.
And what happened next? At the end of the week, my husband scarcely went out. Oh, he spent the day roaming about the house all afternoon. Oh, and what was most significant is he no longer prevented me from going out. I was free to be out and about all day. Oh, and I left him at his liberty.
Don't keep me in suspense. How long did it take?
On the 9th day, while Rose was undressing me, she said with a timid air, "Oh, Madame, it has happened."
It happened this morning, Madame.
And it went off well?
Oh, yes, very well. For the past 3 days he has been pressing me, but I did not wish matters to proceed too quickly. You will tell me when you wish us to be caught.
Oh, well, Thursday.
Okay, yes, Thursday. And I shall grant nothing further till then so as to keep him on the alert.
Oh, you are sure not to fail?
Oh, yes, quite sure. I will excite him in a way that he will be there at the very moment which you appoint.
Oh, 5 o'clock then.
Very good, madam. And where?
Well, in my bedroom.
Very good. In your bedroom.
You didn't. In your own bedroom. Oh, Annette.
Oh, you will understand what I did then. I went and fetched Mama and Papa first of all, Uncle de Orvelin, president of my husband's lodge, a judge, the friend of ours. Oh, I did not tell them what I was going to show them. We tiptoed up the stairs. Oh, how my heart beat. Oh, I also had the porter come as an additional witness.
What next? Do tell me.
Well, the moment the clock struck, we went and opened the door. Oh, it was evident, my dear. Oh, so evident.
What? You mean?
He was butt naked. Oh, the look on his face was too funny, the idiot. Oh, and my father was so angry, he wanted to give him a good beating. Oh, and the porter, bless his soul, what a good servant, helped him to dress before us.
But what about Rose?
Oh, Rose was perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh, she cried and cried. Oh, she is invaluable. If you ever need her, don't forget. And then I came right away, immediately, to come here and tell you of the affair. Oh, a divorce! I am free!
Well, please, you must tell me how to get in contact with Rose. But I am mad at you.
Why?
Well, because why didn't you invite me to see it?
I would have loved to be there, also to see the look on his face. Before smartphones, dumb phones, iPads, iPods, before computers and television, there was radio. Families would gather around the radio in the evening to listen to the latest episode of their favorite program. A lot of movie stars got their start in radio and then went on to film and television. Most programs were live and performed before an audience. At home, the audience had to use their imagination to follow the action of the dialogue. One of the greatest comedy teams at the time were Abbott and Costello, who performed many of their routines and then later used the same routines in their movies. One of the classic Abbott and Costello routines from their radio show was the dying routine, where Bud Abbott is talking about his Uncle Herman, who works in a dye factory, spelled D-Y-E. And Lou Costello confuses D-Y-E for dye, D-I-E. We would like to present that routine to you, as it might have been performed on the radio. Oh, and don't mind the audio, it's been edited to sound as if you are listening through a radio.
Take that suit over to my Uncle Herman's at the Kurt dry cleaning plant.
Dry cleaning plant? What's your Uncle Herman doing there?
Well, this is Wednesday. He's dying today.
That's terrible, Abbott. I didn't even know he was sick.
Oh, he isn't sick. He's dying.
He's dying, and he isn't sick?
That's right. If he was sick, he couldn't die.
Why not?
Well, it's against the rules of the cleaning plant.
You mean they wouldn't let him die if he's sick?
That's right. If a man is sick, they won't let him into the place to die.
What do they leave him, out in the alley?
No. He can't die in the alley.
He can?
No, if he wants to die, he has to go up 7 floors.
He's got to go die on the 7th floor?
Well, certainly.
Is there any elevator in the place?
No.
The nerve of the people.
What do you mean?
Making a poor man climb 7 floors to die. Well, why don't they send him home?
Because his wife won't let him die in the house.
Wife don't?
She don't want him dying in the house.
She don't?
No.
He might as well go crawl under a rock. Imagine a guy can't even die in his own house.
No. If there's any dying to be done around the house, his wife does it.
You mean his wife has got to die too?
Certainly.
Abbott, what are you trying to do, bump off the whole family?
Oh, keep quiet.
I'm going to bring my Uncle Herman to my house to die.
Oh, he couldn't die at your house?
And why couldn't he die at my house?
Because you have no dye.
You got to have dye to die?
Costello, would you pay attention? I'm trying to tell you that Uncle Herman has to die so he could live.
Well, naturally. What was that?
I said my Uncle Herman has to die to live. If he doesn't die, he can't eat.
You mean he eats after he dies?
Well, certainly he dies for a while, then he eats. Then he dies again, then he eats some more.
Must be the food that's killing him. He must be eating at your backstage joint.
No, you idiot. A man has to eat if he stands up all day dying.
You mean he has to stand up to die?
Well, naturally. Did you ever hear of anybody lying down to die?
All the people I ever knew, they used the standard way.
No. He can't lie down on the job. He's got to be through dying by 6 o'clock. If he dies after 6, he gets time and a half.
You mean he gets paid for dying?
Oh, sure, it's piecework.
He dies a piece at a time?
Look, you idiot. When I say Uncle Herman is dying, I don't mean that he's dying like a person dies when he dies. I mean he's dying for a living, and a person that dies for a living is living even though that he's dying.
When you say that Uncle Herman is dying, you don't mean that he's dying like a person dies when he dies. You mean he's dying for a living, and the person that dies for a living is living even though that he's dying.
Now you've got it.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Next, a poem. Day is Done by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
The Day is Done by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The day is done, and darkness falls from the wings of night, as a feather is wafted downward from an eagle in his flight. I see the lights of the city gleam through the rain and the mist, and a feeling of sadness comes o'er me that my soul cannot resist. A feeling of sadness and longing that is not akin to pain, but resembles sorrow only, as the mist resembles rain. Come, read to me some poem, some simple and heartfelt lay that should soothe this restless feeling and banish the thoughts of day. Not from the grand old masters, not from the bards sublime whose distant footsteps echo through the corridors of time. For like strains of martial music, their mighty thoughts suggest life's endless toil and endeavor. And tonight I long for rest. Read from some humbler poet, whose songs gushed from his heart, as showers from the clouds of summer, or tears from the eyelids start, who, through long days of labor and nights devoid of ease, still heard in his soul the music of wonderful melodies. Such songs have power to quiet the restless pulse of care and come like the benediction that follows after prayer. Then read from the treasured volume the poem of thy choice, and lend to the rhyme of the poet the beauty of thy voice. And the night shall be filled with music, and the cares that infest the day shall fold their tents like Arabs, and as silently steal away.
And now for some behind-the-scenes bloopers. You don't have to stand up. You just say a line. You didn't. You're better.
Oh, you want to go from the top?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure what you meant.
Okay.
Okay.
And
You
action. Okay. And
You-
action.
you didn't. I didn't. You did. I'm waiting for you to say action. I'm afraid to go unless
Well,
you
you
say.
didn't act before, and I said action. I figured.
No, well, I didn't
Okay,
hear-
I'm only kidding.
Okay.
Okay. and Action.
You didn't. In your own bedroom. Oh, Annette.
Oh, you will understand.
Okay. And
You didn't.
no. Well, no. Then when I say action.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Just keep.
Too soon.
You were talking.
I'll even say my bedroom.
Okay. And action. Okay. And
Depends what come in handy. I have to stop laughing.
tape is rolling. And action.
Sir, I want a lady's maid who resembles this photograph. I require one who is pretty, elegant, neat, and sharp. I will pay whatever is necessary. If it costs 10,000 francs, so much the worse.
Okay, good. Okay, that's all I needed. Okay. And drama?
I don't know, was it funny?
Lean forward. You spend most of it leaning forward. Right?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
start this way, and then it's
Okay.
like, oh.
All right, let me.
Oh,
let
so
me
you want the
focus
forward.
Okay, sit back then. Sit back like when you're gonna.
I know, but I think you're
no,
done
no,
focused?
we
Oh,
got you.
okay. I wasn't sure if you were done.
Okay, then then come forward. Okay, yeah, you're okay. Doug, you follow. That's all.
It's okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just on the first take, it looks like you had to do just a little bit too much headroom. So it looks like you're sitting in a hole. So that's good. Yeah, Doug will follow you up then.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we'll do the same thing.
You gotta get a copy of the outtakes.
Oh, yeah, he's got to let them pretend to tape the news or something. They did their little talk show. I think you missed that before.
Oh, did they?
He didn't record it, but
Cameras are still rolling.
it's funny.
And action.
What did you say to him?
I said to him, showing the photograph of Clarissa. Her name is Clarissa.
Oh, okay. Goes on.
We have got him, madame. We have got him.
Cut.
I goofed those lines.
Action.
Well, Rose, you know why you have come here?
I can guess, madame.
Oh, very.
And action.
Well, Rose, you know why you have come here?
I can guess, madame.
Oh, very good, my girl.
On the day you catch him. No, we have got him, madame. We have got him.
And cut.
A narration, which I think was good.
Okay.
Okay, cameras are rolling and action.
Lois, I have good news.
Annette, what are you doing now?
Oh, my dear, it is too funny, too funny. Just fancy, I am saved, saved, saved.
Okay. Okay, take 3. Before smartphones, and cut.
Tyrant! Oh, in one word, vile.
Oh, you poor thing. I don't know.
How did you put up with it?
I know all these things. How did you put up with it? I am so sorry.
Give her the vial.
That's okay.
Give me the vial.
Vile. In one word, vile.
Oh, how did you put up with it?